What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. I'm back with another Diddy video, and happy 4th of July to everybody out there. Please celebrate safely. Be safe with those fireworks tonight. Yesterday, one of the alternate jurors in Diddy's case, who goes by George, gave an interview with CNN's Laura Coates. And in this interview, he was asked, was there any witness that he just didn't believe? And I was interested to hear what he had to say, but why don't we take a look?
Were there any
So
witnesses that made you think, I don't believe this?
there was one that I think unanimously we kind of all said like, wow, like it was almost like watching like TV. It was like, like when I think her name was Dawn Rashard, that one. When she on cross-examination, I mean, I never saw such a cross-examination. It was very impressive to watch.
What was it about it?
I think just how the defense, got into her and really made her, look very not credible. I mean, I even wrote in my notebook that it was like a takedown.
So yeah, I can definitely remember when Don Rashard testified in this case, and I think that this was the sentiment that the public had, the people who follow this case. She got ripped to shreds. I mean, she said one thing when the prosecutor was talking to her. I saw Diddy attack Cassie with a frying pan of eggs. Then when the defense is on there, suddenly she doesn't remember. She's confused. So yeah, I thought that was interesting. I think the court of public opinion would agree that she just didn't seem very credible at all. And then another thing that I think the people that follow this case were kind of like, something's not adding up in one of these stories is the Jane situation with her and Diddy at her house. And he had this to say about that.
How about with Jane? Obviously, she testified for several days, very emotional at times.
It was, yeah.
What did you think of her credibility? Did you believe her?
I think it was very again riveting, long testimony, and I mean I did believe her at least on some parts. Some parts were a little bit didn't add up as much. Seemed a little strange.
What part seemed strange to you?
One part for me that seemed a little strange was the night, I think, when Jane was in, when they had the fight.
Yeah.
It just, the timing seemed a little like you going from like one closet to another closet to it just, something didn't add up there.
So yeah, it's always interesting to know what the jury thought and what they think, because keep in mind that they have access to everything. They were actually in the courtrooms. They heard everything that went on. They saw the witnesses' faces. They saw their emotions. They saw how they reacted to certain things. So it's always interesting to see, because sometimes the court of public opinion and the people that are actually in there, it differs a lot. So this is two instances where it seems like it was pretty much aligned. But you guys let me know what y'all think in the comments down below. And thank you to all the people who like and take the time to comment. I really appreciate that. And if I don't respond to a comment, or I respond later, it's not because I'm overlooking you or anything like that. It's just that sometimes YouTube's not really notifying me of them and I have to go hunt for them. But I do reply to all my comments, and thank you so much to the people who do take the time to comment, and to the people who just watch and just hit the like. I appreciate all of that. But anyway, don't forget, happy 4th of July. Please celebrate safely, as I mentioned before.